Alright, welcome to TEW 2020. Yep, a lot of people have been shitting on the game, but I like it. I think it's just, because it's new and a lot of things are different. A lot of people are shitting on the UI, and, the UI is always bad, but it isn't as bad as some people think. Maybe it legitimately hurts their eyes, or that's an expression. I'm not trying to diss. It's fine for me. It works. I need to wait till, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's something like iSizzle. iSizzle? No. I'm so sorry, but every YouTuber uses him. It's the one with the gray, and I'll just fucking put a picture up of it right now. Alright, so welcome to this new series. And once again, we're going to be going in the Cornellverse. I did say at one point I'd do a real-world save, waiting for those mods to come out. I don't want to convert a mod because it gets really fucky, and sometimes it comes out either really too easy or too hard. I just want a legitimate mod made in TEW 2020. So, right now, this will be a series about danger and violence extreme. Dave, the Rebirth. Yeah, I'll get into what the canon I've made up is, like the roleplay, I guess it would be. But, so this is the Cornellverse. If you're new to TEW, because I think this would be a time where a lot of new people will come in. The Cornellverse is the default database created by the creator. It's fully custom. And if you're new to the Cornellverse, then I don't know if this would be the best series. I'm just shitting on my own content now. I don't know. Just give it a chance. It's really fun. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But, yep, Cornellverse. So to anyone that's familiar with the Cornellverse and doesn't know what's happened, I'll give a brief skim of all of these things. USPW is destroying the competition. They're getting even bigger. Rich Money's now the head booker. The Indie Creed over here. A few companies closed down. It might have just been AAA. Another company might have closed down. I don't know. But I know Maw is now the dev for TCW. So that's that. In Canada, the two biggest companies have merged into one major company, CWA, and yeah, there's that. ACPW is on the rise, but they don't have a lot of talent. Christian Price is the world champion there. Mexico, Champagne Lover has left the business because he's a fucking loser, and he has no loyalty, piece of shit. South of the Border's become EILL, and I think Adam did this because he doesn't want the of the border pro wrestling companies anymore. Oli is falling apart. These two companies are thriving, and the Vikings are there. In the British Isles, 21CW is becoming the USPW of the British Isles. A new company has showed up, but they haven't done shit yet. And S&P is surprisingly still around. Japan, these two companies have reigned supreme forever, and now they're falling because of the major tsunami that hit. Yes, it was canon. It wasn't just something that happened in TEW 2016. So these two companies are now falling apart, quote unquote. I think it's just canonical because I looked at their roster and they have one of the better rosters. Black Canvas Grappling is thriving. Exodus 2010 is thriving. Two companies in Japan closed down. Oh, I forgot to mention 4C closed down in Canada. But two companies closed down. I think it was Warrior Engine and fuck. I don't remember the other one. It was Warrior Engine and Golden Canvas Grappling. Those two companies have closed down. In Europe, I'm not too familiar with Europe, but I looked through it, and EWA is on top, followed by VWA and UEW. It's like three completely different promotion styles, so you get like the best of every world in Europe. These are the champions in all the companies. And then Oceania, I'm sorry, I'm not good with pronouncing things. Raw's new champion is Frog Element. They're destroying the soap opera. It's a soap opera company, and purists are offended by it, but they're thriving. It's put Australia on the map. Wrestling is fun down in Zen, though, and these two guys, the Ghost Hunters, are there. Nothing has happened in India, which sucks, because I don't know why you would add, but it makes sense if you read up on it. I guess I'll quickly do it. Basically, Kashmir Singh is gone into India, and he's trying to build India wrestling from the ground up, from, like, start zero. But our user character is going to be Vibert. I'm going to keep his reputation at default, and these are the preferences I'm using. Instead of telling you which ones I have and have not selected, I'm going to tell you which ones I have unselected, just that. And then, so I have enabled new style colored lists off. I took it off crowd burnout, enable scouting and pro mode. I'm going to do mandatory event pre-booking later, but I want to open up with an event, so I don't think it would be too fair, if that makes any sense, on me, because you get penalties if it's less than a week, and it's going to be less than a week if I want to open with an event. Mandatory TV pre-booking, that will always be off. After this first event, I will turn on event pre-booking. Left off the show complaints are just enable main event header mode. I like to have that at the bottom. And then book main event first. I don't like it, so I'm not going to make this the new default. User talents, I'm going to apply the jack of all trades and then just take down one on Silver Tongue and Diplomacy and add them both to creativity. This will be our character. We will start unemployed. We will be the head booker and owner of the new Dave that we create. Here's everything that's happened in the world so far. So let's just not waste any time. Before I do, actually, I should waste a little time. So if you guys know about this in the Cornellverse, who I guess Adam did this, but they're new renders for closed companies, and I changed most of them, right? I didn't change any company that closed after 2016, but I thought it was weird that companies that have been dead since like Texas Wrestling League has been dead since 1995. Why would they get a new logo? I don't know. But yeah, Dave has this logo. I am going to use the new one that he made, or someone made, for this. That's not even, oh my god. Danger and Violence Extreme. And then the initials are Dave. This is the logo I was referring to. It's kind of like a rebrand for the new logo. I don't know why it says ES 1992. That's wrong, but I guess it's fine. The banner, the regular Dave banner, because there's only one. There wasn't one in 2016. So I have a notepad off screen here to tell me what location. So Dave started in the tri-state. They had no home area, and I've written out a bio for them. So here's the full bio. You can pause if you want to read it. If you don't care, then I guess you don't care. Our schedule strategy will be monthly, and then I'm going to press easy, but I'm not going to start with, fuck. Hold up, I'm going to cut back. I need to edit the Dave name, the original Dave name. Alright, so I fixed that. In the database now, the original Dave is just Dave V1. So, yep, here's everything. Now we can start the company. So, what I'm going to do is I forgot to edit the product. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck, I forgot to edit the product. Fuck, I gotta cut again. Damn it. Alright. Oh, I have to make a whole new database. I don't have to. I'm pretty sure there's a way around it. But it'll be easier this way for me. Alright. After that shit, we're finally back here. The challenge... Okay, product. Let's not forget this. So for the product, I'm just going to copy the original Dave V1, I guess. It makes a lot of sense. The only thing I'm going to do is there TNA levels? Eye candy will get my... I can't see if TNA... I don't think TNA levels are in the game anymore. So, that's good for me. I hate TNA levels. That's the only thing I would have changed. So, yeah. That's... Alright. So, now, what I was getting to is, we are going to be using easy, except I'm going to make a few changes in the editor. And, basically, for our money, instead of 5,000, because I think that's a little too much, we're going to go with 3,500,000. Because I feel like Vibert would have around $6 million, and he wouldn't want to put all of his money into this. This should be television first. Oof. And then our popularity set all of America to 50, except we're going to have 65 in the tri-state. And then in Canada, I think 40 is way too much for us. So we're going to go 35. Wait, way too much? Not. I kind of exaggerated that. I think 40 was a little too high, not way too high. Company. I think we should compare what we had to the original Dave, because I feel that we should have a little more popularity than the original Dave, mainly because just like hype around us has like built up over time. So yeah, here we are, 65. You know, let's make this 70, and then we had 55 here, so I'll just 60. There we go. This is gonna be our pop. Except this can be 50. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. Okay. So that should do it. I don't know if our company size is gonna decrease from that. We're still, where is it? Medium. In the company rankings, it says we're gonna be at, where the fuck is it? God damn it. Company Wars. There we are. We are gonna be at 4th, which I would prefer to have 21CW over us, but it won't. They'll probably surpass us eventually. I do think we should be bigger than Burning Hammer and Pride because of like the tsunami. So I think 5th would have been perfect, but 4 is fine. 21CW will probably pass us. Not that, but very soon. And so the title of this episode should be something like Establishing the Company. And the first thing we're going to do is sign some Dave legends, right? So I have another list over here. The people I have written down are Acid. So we are going to sign him. I'm going to sign people off screen because it's probably very boring to watch people get signed. I'll just tell you who I'm signing for sure. Then we are going to sign Chris Caulfield. They're all pretty old, and these guys are just, they're not really going to be, I guess some might be essentially at the top of the company, but they're not going to be like our world champions. They're going to be more like, they'll beat the lower guys. They'll be gatekeepers, I guess that's the word. Next guy we have is Doug Peak. This is one dude that it will definitely not be a gatekeeper. He'll be lower than a gatekeeper. Next up we have Eric Tyler. He will be our road agent. There you are. Eric Tyler will be our road agent. Hell's Bouncer. I'm concerned he might get swooped up by SWF like he... Not SWF, by US Pro like he did in 2016. So I'm going to sign him now. And then just... If he gets picked up, then we'll find someone else. A referee we have is Jez MacArthur. He's pretty good, and he worked... He's pretty good for our company, I guess. And he worked as a referee for the original Dave. Next up, we will sign Matt Sparrow. Oh, his brawling is shit. You know what? On second thought, we're not going to sign Matt Sparrow. I should have probably looked at his stats. Does Hell's Bouncer have bad stats too? Fuck, that's not good. Hell's Bouncer... Oh, he's got good brawling. Brawling and hardcore are what I'm looking at. If you got bad brawling and hardcore, I don't want you. Next up, apparently Pablo Rodriguez also worked for Dave, which I did not know at all. And he's now in CZCW, so I will be picking him up. Next up, we have another referee, Ryan Holland. Oh my fucking god. Jesus. Ryan Holland. There we go. He's also a good referee. He refed for Dave back in the original run. Next guy we'll have Scald the Bones. He will be a road agent. Alright, however, he is pretty expensive, so Skull to Bones, once again, may not get signed, but if he does, then he will be our road agent, or one of them. We'll have a few. And the last person I have written down is Teddy Powell. He doesn't have good hardcore, but we can put him in brawling matches, And there we go. So for the rest of the roster, how many people do we have shortlisted? Fuck it, I don't know where anything is. Alright, shortlist, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people shortlisted, and we need 20 more. That's not good. So I'm going to shortlist a bunch of other indie workers that have good brawling and hardcore, and if there's anybody that you guys want to see in this series that has good brawling or hardcore or both, put them in the comments. So, you know, I don't know every single person in the database, but I can easily just go by status active wrestler, can work in the USA, and where is hardcore? I want minimum hardcore of 50. I forgot to put to hire. Okay. We are definitely going to be picking up some guys like from GSW. Acid 2, I looked at him earlier. However, he's kind of an asshole. So I don't want him. Aces High will be shortlisted. Akima Brave we could get. He is pretty over. Alright, Akima Brave. I like all this. Ash Campbell I want, because if you don't know, Nemesis died, and this is his son, so I think it would make a lot of sense for Ash Campbell to come in. Ooh, I love Busticap. I love my man Busticap. Carlos Gonzalez, I think, could be a good fit. You know, because of Sean Gonzalez. Is he an asshole? Quiet. No natural impact. That is fine. If you become an asshole like you did before, then you are gone, my guy. We have Chris Caulfield. Cobra, are you good yet? Oh yeah, Cobra is coming into this company. I don't want the McWades. I've looked at. Oh shit. Yep. I've looked at the McWades and they're way too old. I'm not doing that shit. Ernest Youngman is coming to this fucking company. My boy's from Chicago. Yeah. Frankie Perez, I think, would fit in this company. I like Frankie. Frosher, no. Not a fan of Frosher. Not a fan. I hate Harlem Haynes too. Also, the Latino Kings were originally on my list, except each of them is a dickhead, so they are not getting in this company. The last thing I want to deal with is a bunch of feckers coming in and ruining the backstage morale. Island Boy Apollo has hardcore? Alright. Does Kid San Juan have hardcore? Mexican. Oh, I want the Mexican and Latino fear. Let's get Nelson. Kid San Juan does not, which sucks. Oh, Latino fear doesn't? Oh, there he is. Latino fear. I'm shortlisting a lot more guys than I thought I would. Reaver is not over, and he's very old. Samal the Accuser. I'll take a chance on you. I'll take a chance. Right now I'm just shortlisting a bunch of people that either I recognize or have good stats. Then I'm gonna go through to see what their personality type is. Fuck you, you ruined SWF. You kicked Richard Eisen out. Go fuck yourself. The Silencer, I like the Silencer. Waylon, no thank you. Alright, so there's everyone we have shortlisted. So, once again, put people in the comments if you want to see specific people. Just make sure they have at least 50 brawling or hardcore so we can use them. For the announcers, I have no goddamn clue. Let's figure that one out. They don't have to be male. Announcer. Oh, okay, fine. Announcer can work in the USA to hire. Oh, we can add not negative influences? Oh, fucking let's go. That is, oh, I did not know about that. Oh, this is one of the best additions. Oh my fucking god, yes. Alright, announcing. I want you to have at least 64. Oh, shit, that's actually a lot more people than I thought. So, who is the best announcer of these announcings? And what? Where is announcing? Is it down here? It is. Alright, can I switch to skills? No, just popularity and employment. Alright, so you are a 70. Cliff Anderson. I don't want to hire an owner. This guy. 65. No, we're going with Alfonso so far. That's like 74. Ooh, that's good. Messi Marv. I was going to get Mitch Ness, but he is the owner of PSW. Kind of one of our rivals now, even though Mitch Ness opened Did he open PSW? It was meant to capture the spirit of Glaive. He would head a new... Okay, yeah. So he is the owner of PSW. So I don't want to sign Mitch Ness. Remus. Okay, let's change this to 70. Because a lot of guys seem to have 70. Alright, Alfonso, you've got just 70. Alright, Lee. Lee is 74. Messi Marv. No, Mitch, I'm sorry. Remington, 71. And Rock Downpour, he's got a 70. Alright, we're going to hire Lee. And then for the color comm, I think we might just go for color too. 70. Oh, shit. Alright. Alex Braun, you're the booker. The natural? 74 color? Eric Tyler. Oh, wait a minute. He's our road agent. He's going to be our road agent. 78 color from Ernie Turner. That's good. 70. Farah. You're the owner of a company. I don't want you. Grace Harper. 72. Max Smith. 72. MC Mon. 77. And then the Guru. 76. Alright. MC Motormouth. There we go. Alright. Those are our announcers. No storylines. I'll make storylines once we have a fucking roster. And... oh, shit. Okay, let's get this up to the standards of the other companies. Alright, professional. Fuck off. Alright, come on. Professional. I wish there was a button where I could just upgrade till it's not a problem, but... oh, shit. We're all... oh, no, okay. Alright, these are our things. And then last thing I'm going to do is the events. So... I don't know who put these events together. Alright. I'm not going to create all the events on screen. I'll show that in episode 1. Well, this is episode... yeah, okay, in episode 1. Except this is going to be our first event. It's going to happen week 1 of... on, let's have our events happen on Wednesdays. This event is going to happen one time. And we don't have any logos for any of these events because I couldn't find any logos for Dave. So our first event is going to be called Dave Hardcore Reborn. This is going to be our first event. I don't know any of this shit. What, ticket pricing? I don't know. No, not numerals, just year. Just year. Alright, there we go. Hardcore Reborn is going to be our first event. It's going to happen on Wednesday. And the reason I'm having it happen on a Wednesday is so I can have a TV deal happen on a Saturday. Kind of the reverse AEW. So all of our events are going to be on Wednesdays. Then we're going to have a TV show on Saturdays. So let me see if a broadcaster will find us. Oh shit, we can actually get a broadcaster. This is small. It's a small broadcaster, but it's fucking everywhere. No, I think we're gonna go with... let's have a... Canada. No, I want a USA broadcaster. There we go. I could get a USA and a Canada. Holy shit. Alright. Negotiate. New deal 4. I need to make a TV show. Fuck. Add new TV show. There was a Dave one, wasn't there? Alright, I'm pretty sure there was a Dave TV show. So if there wasn't, then I don't know. I'll just call it Dave TV for now. I'll switch it later. It's going to be 2 hours long. Held on Saturday, shown on Saturday. Tape schedule. Tape one show at a time. We're going to go live. No brands, not dormant. Not numbering. Alright, so Dave TV. Name's going to change, trust me. New deal for Dave TV. We're going to go 3 months. No, we're going to go 1 year because I can change the time slot. We're going to, yeah, late evening's fine. You demand think the deal is too long to offer okay. And then they're not willing to offer us this time slot. How about evening? All right. Late night, or should we go? No, we're going to go late night. Oh, we can get 30% to company? All right, you demand will not pay any. Oh, and we won't pay anything for this show. So we can get a good amount of revenue. All right, and then for the Canada, negotiate. We want 9 months. We want late night. Canada Choice think the deal is too long, and so would expect you to offer financial incentive. All right. We'll go 6 months and get 30%. All right, and then won't pay anything. All right. So we have TV in USA and Canada. All right. So that's going to do it for this episode of Dave. Episode 1 will be our first event. I'll tell you all about like what's happened in the news. Like I did that for SWF. I'll do that for this series. Anything that happens in the news in between episodes that I deem important will be said. Once again, any workers that you want to see in this series that have good hardcore or brawling, put them in the comments, and I'll write down everyone that anyone says and tell you where I stand for them. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys in episode 1 of Dave Reborn.